all of you here today. My name is Jody Falcone. I'm with Radio Days and very excited to share with you some of our very favorite in nostalgic entertainment. Is anybody brand new, never seen a Radio Days show? Woo! Well then, okay, let me tell you what we do. So Radio Days, we take radio programs from the 30s, 40s, and 50s, and we recreate them live on stage, and we try to get them as nostalgic as we can so that you feel as if you're in the studio at the time that they're originally being aired. Those programs, the radio programs, were always brought to you by a sponsor, so in keeping with the nostalgic feel, we have brought you commercials. So today's program is brought to you by Jell-O pudding and pie filling. Hey! Okay, so now here is the big question. How many of you have ever heard of My Favorite Husband? 3, 4 out of what, a group of 60? Well, okay. How many of you have heard of I Love Lucy? Would it surprise you to know that My Favorite Husband is I Love Lucy? Oh, wow, my mind is blown. It was a very, very popular show. However, it did not star the Ricardos. It was, the characters were Liz and George Cooper, and their best friends were the Atterburys, and the men worked at a bank. But with the popularity of the program, they said, hey, CBS wanted it for TV. And she said, yes, absolutely. But only if my husband Desi gets to play my husband on the show. Well, back in 1951, he did not look like your traditional vice president of the bank. So they changed some things around. Oh, yeah. And all of a sudden, she was married to a Cuban band leader, and the Atterburys became the Mertzes. However, many of the episodes of My Favorite Husband turned into I Love Lucy. And there is your history lesson. So now we're going to take you back to 1949. Back when folks would gather around the radio, listen to some wonderful family-friendly entertainment. Today's episode of My Favorite Husband is The Halloween Party.
It's time for My Favorite Husband, brought to you by J-E-L-L-O. The big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. Jell-O is pretty enough for a party and easy enough for every day, and it's really economical too. So have that Halloween party you've been dreaming of and serve Jell-O puddings, parfaits, and pies. Oh my. And with so many flavors of tasty goodness, you are sure to please all of your friends and family. So get Jell-O pudding. It's easy, economical, and delicious. Jell-O pudding, yum, yum, yum. And now we look in on the Coopers. Liz and George, two people who live together and like it. I just wanna be beside you everywhere. As long as we're together, honey, I don't care. 'Cause you started something, oh can't you see? That ever since we met you've had a hold on me. No matter what you do, I only wanna be with you. It's late afternoon, and George Cooper is on his way home from the bank. He's off to pick up his wife Liz from the beauty parlor when he sees an attractive girl standing on the corner.
Whoa! Going my way, baby? My, you are quite the kitty. My motor is a-purring. Just look at you. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Pussycat, pussycat, I've got flowers and lots of hours to spend with you. So go and powder your pussycat nose. Pussycat, pussycat, I love you. Yes, I do. You and your pussycat knows what's new, pussycat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Pussycat, pussycat, you're delicious, and if my wishes will still come true, soon I'll be kissing your sweet little pussycat lips. Pussycat, pussycat, I love you. Yes, I do. You and your pussycat lips. You and your pussycat eyes. You and your pussycat nose.
Oh, George.
Oh, Liz! I didn't know it was you.
George, you've been pulling that same corny gag since before we were married.
Well, it always gets a rise out of you.
Well, not today.
No.
Are you going to get the door for me?
No, that's all right. You can get it. You're closer.
You know, George, before we were married, you would have sprinted to get the door for me.
That was 10 years ago. If I did that today, I'd fall into a faint.
If you did that today, I'd fall into a faint.
Well, you're in a good mood.
Well, I'm sorry, George, but I got some very disturbing news at the beauty parlor today.
There's a strike at the henna factory.
No, don't be smart, Alecky. Who do you suppose is giving a Halloween party and didn't invite us?
Bob Hope. Judy Garland. I got it. Abbott and Costello.
Uh-huh. If you're going to continue to be smart, Alecky, I'm not going to tell you.
Okay.
I mean it, I'm not going to tell you.
It's okay by me.
Begging will get you nowhere. Okay, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
So the Atterburys are giving a costumed Halloween party and they didn't invite us. And I was going to make my new recipe with Jell-O. It's a vanilla pudding with orange food coloring, and it has these little chocolate cookie crumbles on them, and I was even going to draw a pumpkin on the cup for Halloween.
Oh, that does sound festive, but we really weren't invited.
No, we weren't, so help me.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Who told you a thing like that?
Sally, my beauty operator.
I might have known. How does Sally find out everything?
I don't know. I think she might be hiding a wire recorder in her hairdryer. But she's always right.
I don't believe it. What reason would the Atterburys have for not inviting us to their party?
Well, I thought you would know. How are things at the bank?
Oh, everything at the bank is perfectly fine. You know what? We probably haven't received our invitation yet. It'll be in the morning mail.
Well, if it isn't, I know what I'm gonna do.
What?
I'm gonna RSVP without being ASKED. But until then, I'm gonna stay positive.
Good.
It's gonna be in the mail, right?
That's right.
That's right. I'm gonna stay positive. You gotta accentuate the positive and eliminate the negative and latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. You gotta spread joy up to the maximum and bring gloom down to the minimum and have faith. The pandemonium liable to walk upon the scene to illustrate the last remark. Jonah in the whale, Noah in the ark. What did they do? Just when everything went dark. Man, you know you gotta accentuate the positive and eliminate the negative and latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. You gotta spread joy up to the maximum and bring gloom down to the minimum. Have faith, the pandemonium liable to walk upon the scene to illustrate straight, that last remark. Jonah in the wind, Noah in the ark. What did they do? Just when everything went down. And you know you gotta act sane. Situate the positive, eliminate the negative. Latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. Don't mess with Mr. In Between.
Hey, Liz, stop looking for the mailman and come eat your breakfast. It's getting cold. And you're bending your nose all out of shape up against the window.
No, I'm not, George. I'm not, George. Where is the mailman?
Well, he's probably not here because it's only 8 in the morning.
I know. Mr. Negley always starts on the other end of his route when Katie's not here to give him his breakfast.
Oh, well, a smart operator. Say, how's she doing with him? Is she making any headway? Will there be a trick or a treat this Halloween?
Well, I guess so. She's got him to the lap sitting stage.
No.
Yeah. He's finally agreed to sit on her lap.
He sits on her lap?
Well, sure. She's a real tall gal, George. I think she's Swedish. Oh, now, where is that Mr. Negley? You know, this is the last opportunity that we have to get this invitation in the mail. If it doesn't come today, we'll know that we were deliberately snubbed.
Look, Liz, if the Atterburys want to give a party and not invite us, it's up to them. They probably have a very good reason.
They couldn't have any good reason for not inviting us. We're their best friends.
Well, we've given parties without asking them.
Well, that's different. I got a very good reason.
What kind of reason?
I didn't have enough pie to go around.
Well, I can hardly argue with that kind of feminine logic.
Yeah.
Besides, that lemon cream pie you made with Jell-O was delicious. Anyway, more for me. Besides, you only have a beauty operator's rumor to go on that they're giving a party at all.
No. I asked Katie to give a call to the maid over at the Atterburys, and they are having a party.
Well, I don't understand it.
I don't either. Oh, look, there's Mr. Negley.
But you haven't eaten your breakfast.
Well, unless you can magic up some Jell-O brand banana cream pie pudding for breakfast, I'm not hungry.
You made me hot mush.
Well, there you go.
Hot mush.
Bon appetit!
Oh, yes, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Wait, Mr. Postman. Oh, yeah. Please, since I heard from that girlfriend of mine, there must be some word today from my girlfriend so far away. Please, Mr. Postman, look and see. Is there a letter for me? I've been standing here waiting, Mr. Postman, so patiently for just a card or just a letter saying she's returning home to me, Mr. Postman. Oh yeah. Please. Since I heard from that girlfriend of mine, you gotta wait a minute. Oh yeah, you gotta wait a minute. Oh yeah, you gotta wait a minute. Oh, deliver the letter, the sooner the better. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, you gotta wait a minute. Oh yeah, you gotta wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh yeah.
No, Mr. Negley, am I ever glad to see you?
Really?
Yes.
Well, I always look forward to seeing you too.
Oh, thank you. Can
Listen,
I?
Katie.
No.
You know, Mrs. Cooper, I really like Katie.
Uh-huh.
Maybe someday if I'm lucky enough, maybe she'll let me put a stamp on her envelope.
Right.
You know, I'd like to change her zone number to mine.
Huh?
But she's really too good for me.
What?
She's a first class number. Oh no, she's better than that. She's airmail special delivery.
Uh-huh.
Registered.
Yeah. Look, Mr. Negley, I hope that one day you and Katie will have lots of little postcards. Until then, could I have our mail, please?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. Here's your recipe for chocolate cake made with Jell-O. Let me know how that turns out. If it's as smooth and moist as it looks, I'd like to make it for Katie.
Right, well, I'll do that. But didn't you say something about a letter?
Oh yeah, here it is.
Oh, good! I'm just gonna take it, okay?
Oh,
dear.
well, you see, Grammy, now you only have half of it. It serves you right.
Well, this could be it. So I'll just pull out my hat. You are cordially invited. What does the other half say?
To bring your car in for service.
Well, is there something else in the bag for me?
No, that's it.
Maybe you've made a mistake.
Please! There isn't anyone in the Postal Service that sorts their mail more carefully than Harrison Q. Negley.
Right. Well, maybe I'll just, take a little peek in
Get your
here.
hands off my bag!
Oh, but Mr. Negley!
Tampering into U.S. mail!
This is more important than you think!
Oh, now look what you've done. I'm all unsorted. Heaven knows what you've done to my fragiles. Oh, why didn't I stay in parcel post?
Well, I am really sorry, Mr. Negley, but I was really hoping for a letter from Mrs. Atterbury. I can help you sort this.
No, I have it. And if you're talking about Mrs. Atterbury's party, I delivered those invitations last week, and you didn't get one.
Oh?
And I'm glad. You hear me? Glad. Now, you'll excuse me. I have to sort this utter disarray that you've created. I pride myself on having a very clean delivery system, you know.
Okay. Well, I'm, sorry, Mr. Negley. Bye.
Why didn't I listen to my mother? Mother always said I could be anything I wanted to be. I could have been a policeman, or president, or a king. Well, maybe not a king, but something really top drawer, you know? Like a duke. Yeah, that's it. I can be the Duke of Mail. You know, I think Katie and I will make the perfect package. And we can be bundled up with everyone that we know and love. As I walk through this world, nothing can stop Duke of Mail. And you are my girl, and nothing can hurt you. Oh, I'm gonna love you. Nothing can stop me now, 'cause I'm the Duke of Mail. And when I hold you, you'll be my Duchess of Mail. And we'll walk through my dukedom, and paradise we will share. Oh, I'm gonna love you. Nothing can stop me now, 'cause I'm the Duke of Mail. So hey,
Duke of Mail, 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 Duke of Mail,
oh, I'm gonna love you. Nothing can stop me now, 'cause I'm the Duke of Mail. So hey,
Guess who just called on the phone?
Who, Lotus Bud?
Liz Cooper. She and George are down at the corner drugstore and they want to drop by.
Iris, I wanted to watch television tonight.
Well, you can't. They're coming over.
I mean, I have to miss I Love Lucy? Tonight might be the night she gets herself into an outrageous pickle.
I guarantee she will. All that henna affects the brain after a while. But Ethel will help her out of it. She always does. And now they'll be here any minute. Help me get these papers up off the floor. And remember, don't say a word about the Halloween party.
You don't have to worry about me. I'm not the blabbermouth in this family.
Oh, I can't wait to see their faces when they find out that we're giving a surprise Halloween party for them.
Yeah, and at their house. Does everyone know what to do?
Oh, sure. We're all meeting at the Cooper's side door at 8:30 and sneaking in through the kitchen and bringing in our desserts. I'm making Jello brand tapioca pudding with golden raisins. Now, when they... Oh, there they are. Remember, don't even mention Halloween. George Paul!
Yes, hi.
Hi, Brent!
Mr. Atterbury!
Oh, come in.
Carol?
Oh, so good to see you. I hope that it's all right that we dropped in without an invitation.
Oh, that's all right. So, what's new, Liz?
Oh, nothing. What's new with you?
Oh, nothing.
Oh,
How about you, Rudolph? Rudolph!
Oh, what's that, Ethel? I mean, no, nothing new with me, dear.
Yeah. And nothing new with me either.
speaking of the holiday weekend, what are you two up to?
What holiday weekend?
Well, Monday is Halloween.
Oh, Rudolph! Monday is Halloween.
No!
Yes.
You know, a holiday where people give parties and they invite their best friends and everyone dresses in costume and they brings over Jello, bread, pudding, pies, and desserts.
Oh, sounds like fun.
Yes, well, if only someone we knew were giving a party.
Oh, Liz!
Yes?
There's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What?
Are you doing anything?
Nope, nothing. What time?
8 o'clock.
Oh, perfect, we'll be there.
Yes. 8 o'clock Wednesday morning, we start collecting newspapers for the Salvation Army.
No. Liz, we better go.
Just a minute, George. You know, Iris, that is such a worthy cause. Why don't we start early? You know, say Monday night.
Oh, well, I'd like to, dear, but,
Would you like an ashtray for that butt you're chewing on there, girl?
My mother isn't feeling well, and we're having dinner with her.
Oh, yes. Yes, we always spend Halloween with the old witch.
Rudolph!
What? Only trying to help.
Well, don't bother. We don't have to have a house drop on us to get the idea. Come on, George, let's go.
Oh, she's upset now. But won't she be surprised?
Oh, she will, I'm sure. But my goodness, doesn't she have a bit of a fiery temper? But if she knew about the Halloween party, do you think she'd dress up in a witch's costume?
Oh, wouldn't that be fun? But I wouldn't want her to cast any magic spells.
My dear, if there's any magic to behold, it's right here, you and I. Our life's been filled with magic moments. Magic moments. forget the moment we kissed the man in the hayride. The way that we hugged to try to keep warm while taking a sleigh ride. Magic moments, memories we've been sharing. Magic moments when two hearts are carrying.
Time can't erase the memory of these magic moments filled with love.
That telephone call that tied up the line for hours and hours. This Saturday dance, I got up the nerve to send you some flowers. Magic moments, memories we've been sharing. Magic moments, when two hearts are carrying.
Time can't erase the memory of those magic moments filled with love. The way that we cheered whenever our team was scoring a touchdown.
The day that the floor fell out of my car when I put the clutch down.
The penny arcade, the games that we played, the fun and the prizes.
The Halloween hop when everyone came in funny disguises. Magic moments filled with love.
Well, George, I hope you're satisfied.
Yeah, you were right, Liz. I don't know what to do.
Well, I do.
Huh?
I'm gonna kick their garbage cans. I'm gonna soak their windows.
Yeah, we'll ring their doorbell and run away.
Right, and we're gonna. No,
What?
George, I've got it.
What?
We'll have our own party, and we'll invite everyone but the Atterburys. Yes. Yes, that's right. No Jell-O. Pudding and pie desserts for them. No, sir. There's not rooming up this town for the both of us. The Atterburys must go.
What are we gonna do?
We have. Woo! Woo, yeah! Some people like to rock, some people like to roll, but moving any groove is gonna satisfy my soul. We'll have a party. Woo! We'll have a party. We'll send him to the store and we'll buy Jell-O and we'll have a party tonight. I never kissed a skunk, I never kissed a loon, but I can shake some Jell-O in the middle of the room. We'll have a party. Woo! We'll have a party. We'll send him to the store and we'll buy Jell-O and we'll have a party tonight. Woo! My neighbor Betty Jo is knocking at the door. Bring her in and fill her up and sit her on the floor. We'll have a party. Woo! We'll have a party. We'll send him to the store and we'll buy Jell-O and we'll have a party tonight. The meat is on the stove, the breads are getting hot. Everybody run because the Jell-O's in the pot. We'll have a party. Woo! We'll have a party. We'll send them to the store and we'll buy Jell-O and we'll have a party tonight. We're gonna have a party tonight. We're gonna have a party tonight. Everybody's welcome. Tell us where you're around. And how the Atterburys.
We'll get back to the antics of Liz and George and my favorite husband, brought to you by Jell-O, in just a moment. But first, Nagley, I hear you got a second job.
Yes.
By day, I'm a mailman, and by night, I am moonlighting as a fortune teller. Is that right? It's been very profitable during this season. I'm hoping to buy Katie a present.
Oh.
Do you think it's okay to give presents during Halloween?
Wow.
I mean, I'd give her a treat anytime. Maybe I should just grow her a giant pumpkin. Do you think I can send it airmail?
Sure, why not? But you said you're a fortune teller.
Well, yes, but don't tell a soul that it's me. I go by the name The Mysterious Mail. Huh? You see, it's funny because by day I'm a mailman and by night I'm a fortune-telling man.
Oh, yes, you're very clever.
Anyway, I go around and I use this crystal ball to tell people their futures and fortunes.
Crystal ball.
It's not really a crystal ball. It's the former goldfish tank that my goldfish Henrietta used to live in.
Right, and people believe you.
Well, sure, because everyone I know has Jell-O, including in their future. You see, what I do is I say, as I gaze into this crystal ball, I see Jell-O! Pistachio pudding with its luscious nutty flavor, it'll be the hit at the next gathering.
Well, wouldn't people prefer to know the outcome of the races, or who's going to play at the next Rose Bowl game?
We'll see if they ask about that, then I'll say I see Jell-O! Butterscotch pudding with buttery brown sugar, or Jell-O! Vanilla pudding, rich and smooth as cream. That'll be the hit with sports fans.
And what if they're having a Halloween party for the kiddies?
Well, then to that I would say that any kiddo, ghost, ghoul, goblin, or princess can enjoy fresh custard, flan, or rice pudding made with real whipped cream.
And what if they want to know their true love?
Well, then to that I would say that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. But what about a woman's heart? And is there such a thing as a love potion? And if I were to mix Jell-O, pudding in it, do you think Katie would love me?
Well, Natalie, it seems to me like you could use a fortune teller.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I took my troubles down to Madame Rue. You know that gypsy with the gold cap too.
She's got a pad down on 34th and Vine, selling little bottles of love potion number 9.
I told her that I was a flop with chicks. I've been that way since 1946. She looked at my palm and she drew a magic sign. She said, what you need is love potion number 9.
She bent down and turned around and gave me a wink. She said, I'm gonna mix it up right here in the sink. It smelled like turpentine and looked like Indian ink. I held my nose, I closed my eyes, I took a drink.
I didn't know if it was day or night. I started kissing everything in sight. But when I kissed a cop down on 34th and Vine, he broke my little bottle of love potion number 9.
I held my nose, I closed my eyes, I took a drink. I didn't know if it was day or night. I started kissing everything inside. But when I kissed a cop down on 34th and Vine, he broke my little bottle of love potion number 9. Love potion number 9. Love potion number 9. Love potion number 9. What are you doing? You still have to finish the commercial. Well, Natalie, I'm not sure if you'll get your true love from a potion, but your fortune telling is as clear as a crystal ball. Well, at least Henrietta's fishbowl, that is. With Jell-O pudding, so tasty and delicious, you are sure to please even your choosiest of party guests. And speaking of parties, why don't we get back to Liz and George, shall we? There's a certain party person in Sheridan Falls who is upset because she hasn't been invited to a certain party. Well, if Liz only knew that that certain party was a surprise party for her, she'd be the most surprised party of all. Well, Liz is determined to get even, so at this very moment, she's calling up all her friends to an opposition party that she is giving.
Hello, Mary. This is Liz Cooper. Say, we're giving a Halloween party tomorrow night, and we wanted you.
My brother's sick. Bye.
How's it going, Liz?
Well, if the next 3 couples can come, we'll have 6 people at the party.
Well, that doesn't sound like much of a party.
Well, we'll just keep moving around and make it look like a crowd.
What?
Hello, Ready, Ray? This is Liz Cooper. We're giving a party tomorrow night, and
Blockhead. My mother is unwell. Bye now.
Another refusal.
I don't get it. That's the 4th one. Must be an epidemic of sick mothers.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just keep trying. Somebody's mother has got to be healthy. I just never heard of such a thing. Everybody is, or they're sitting. Oh, hello, Margaret. This is Liz Cooper. So I wondered if you and Hans could.
No, sorry, I can't. My father's sick. Yeah, sorry.
Wow, I didn't even get to ask her before she said no.
Well, at least she's different. Her father's sick.
He must have got it from one of the mothers.
Don't be upset, honey. We'll have our own party right here, just the 2 of us.
George, something is horribly wrong. All of our friends turned us down. All of them.
It's okay, sweetie. We'll take a course at Arthur Murray's, and we'll be successes again.
George, this is no time to be making jokes. We're social outcasts.
Well.
We're being shunned by society.
Oh, God. Let's not get carried away, Liz.
Well, it's true. First the Atterburys, and then all of our friends making excuses and acting funny.
Yeah.
There's something horribly wrong with one of us.
One of us?
And I know it's not you because you're just as wonderful as ever, and it's me, and I'm holding you back.
Liz, don't talk that way. Come on.
George,
What?
you tell me the truth, right?
Always tell you the truth. yeah.
Well, is there something that even you haven't mentioned? Like, have I been careless with the little things?
Well, now that you mention it, there is one thing I noticed.
What?
You ate the last piece of pie you made with Jell-O
Blah.
last night.
George, this is no time to be funny. We are social misfits.
Liz, don't cry.
I'm not crying. I don't like him anyway.
You know what? I'm going to call up Atterbury right now and find out what this is all about.
No, we'll just be embarrassed. He's not going to tell you anything. In fact, he's probably going to...
George.
What?
I've got it.
What?
We'll go to the Atterbury's party.
Liz, have you cracked your crock?
No, don't you see? It's a costume party.
Oh.
Yeah, and so we'll dress up and we'll mingle with all the guests, and then we can say, have you heard the shocking news about the Coopers? And then they'll tell us, and we'll know the awful truth.
Yeah, you got something there, Liz, but what kind of costume should we wear?
I don't know, but the way people have been acting, we ought to go dressed as a couple of skunks.
Ooh. Take it, Liz.
The little red fox and the 3 little pigs are really famous fellas. Yes, all our friends are big shots now. It's a wonder that we're jealous. Nobody loves us. We hang our heads in shame. Nobody loves us. We're oh so nice and tame. Nobody loves us. It really is a bum. Nobody loves us because we're just poor skunks.
Now the big bad wolf and his big appetite, greedy guy is he. All he does is brag about the dough he made with piggies.
Nobody loves us. Our spirit sure is flow. Nobody loves us for the reasons you all know. Nobody loves us, our best friend said we stunk. Nobody loves us on the count of we're just a skunk. Oh, the big old cat is wealthy and fat. He moved into the city. He said, I'm sure, young man, you're the other kind of kitty. Nobody loves us, we have no self-respect. Nobody loves us, our life's a total wreck. Nobody loves us, our pride is shrunk and shrunk. Nobody loves us, on the count we're just a skunk.
Now you have a new car, that Velvet Fall. It has a powerful motor. He passed me by and said, hey guy, you have a powerful odor. Woo!
Nobody loves us, we don't mean to offend. Nobody loves us, but we haven't got a friend. Nobody loves us, I guess we've lost our spunk. Nobody loves us, on the count we ain't nothing but skunk.
I guess we ain't nothing but a skunk.
Come on, Rudolph. Let's hurry and get started setting things up. Betty Ray's been watching the house, and she called to say that George and Liz have left.
I'm so excited about this party. I can't wait to see George White's face. We're going to be talking about this at the office for weeks.
Oh, yes. The others will meet us there. Mary and John Canterbury, Betty Ray and her husband, of course. Oh, and Margaret and Chester Fairbanks.
I'm sure we're going to have a house full of neighbors in costume. Did I tell you what I'll be dressed as?
No, you didn't. I haven't seen your costume. Oh, I've been so busy I forgot to ask.
Well, you know, if I hadn't been a banker, I do think I could have made a good doctor. So for Halloween, I'm going to take it a step further. I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. And then the witch doctor, he told me what to do. He said, I told the witch doctor you didn't love me true. I told the witch doctor you didn't love me nice. And then the witch doctor, he gave me this advice. He said that his life to be advisor. I'll admit I wasn't very smart.
Not smart.
So I went out and found myself a guy who's so much wiser. Don't even wait to win your heart.
Win my heart.
My friend the witch doctor, he taught me what to say.
My friend, he taught me what to do.
I know that you'll be mine when I say this to you. Oh baby, ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, wah-wah-dee-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, wah-wah-dee-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, wah-wah-dee-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, wah-wah-dee-bang.
That you think he loved me, just like you were a miser. And I know it wasn't very smart.
Not smart.
So you went out and found yourself a guy that's so much wiser. He taught me the way to win my heart.
My friend the witch doctor, he taught me what to say. My friend the witch doctor, he taught me what to do. I know that you'll be mine when I say this to you. Oh baby, ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, wah-wah-dee-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, wah-wah-dee-bang. Come on and ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, wah-wah-dee-bang. 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 Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, wah-wah-dee-bang.
Come on, hurry up, George. Bad enough to be disappointed. We don't want to be late, too.
I still think we shouldn't go, Liz. These costumes you got us are ridiculous. A policeman and a prisoner and water pistols, Liz.
You're just upset that you're a sergeant and not a lieutenant, and this prisoner demands that you give her a kiss. Mwah.
Oh, well, I still don't think we should go.
Why? Is there something wrong with the costumes?
Yeah, well, couldn't you have gotten to something more interesting?
Well, I told you that the store owner said all he had were 2 halves of a horse.
Well, what's wrong with that? At least it would have been unusual.
Well, I'll say they were both hind ends. George, I brought my transistor.
Oh.
Let's tune into the police radio and we'll play cops and robbers.
Fine, turn it on. Turn it on. There you go.
Car 29, investigate auto wreck at corner of 8th and Elm. If car not too bad to damage, make offer. Chief is looking for a new car.
Oh, great.
Keep a lookout for robberies in Northside Residential District, thieves in costumes crashing Halloween parties and stealing Jell-O, pudding pots. Victims report some are dressed as policemen.
And you had to get a policeman's uniform, didn't you?
Yeah.
I don't like the feel of this. Come on, Liz, let's go.
No, it'll be fine. I don't want to miss the party. Come on.
There's a policeman over there. What if he comes over here? What do we do?
He won't. We'll just keep walking.
No, I'll have to explain and hope he believes me.
No, if he does come over here, you just pretend that you're a real cop. It'll
Liz?
be fine. I won't say anything.
Hey, you're heading back to the precinct, yeah?
Oh, yes.
You had any further news about the masquerading crooks?
Oh, yes. There is no truth to those reports.
Is that right?
Keep on, officer. Keep
All
on.
right.
Attention all cars, keep special lookout for criminals in masquerade costumes.
Wait a minute. I don't think I've seen you in the force before.
Oh, that's because I'm really a plain clothesman. But my plain clothes are being cleaned, you see.
Of course. Perfect misunderstanding. I'll just need to see your credentials.
Oh, what do you know? I must have left them in my plain clothes.
All right, that's it. Come on.
Well, no. Let's see your credentials.
What?
Well, yeah, we can prove he's a real cop. How? He's got a witness.
I do.
Yeah. You arrested me, and
Oh.
so I am your witness that you are a real cop.
That's right. I arrested her,
Right.
and so I'm a real cop.
Yes, that's fine. I'll just need to see your badge.
Well, let's see your badge.
Very well.
Oh,
Sheridan Falls Police 158.
Yeah. Okay. There's mine. That's enough.
Hey, now, not so fast. All right.
But,
Post Toasties Junior G-Man?
well, you see, I'm not a local cop.
Yeah, what's all this Post Toasties business about?
Well, that's his serial number.
You're going to jail.
Really fixed us up now, Liz.
No, George. I still got my water pistol. One's worth for each of us. He'll never take us alive.
All right, both of you down to the station. Come on, let's go.
Officer, we're not crooks. My name is George Cooper, and we live at 321 Bundy Drive, and I'm the vice president of the Sheridan Falls National Bank. Now, if you just follow us home, I'll show you plenty of identification.
Well, fine. But no funny business,
No,
you
sir,
hear?
no, sir.
Oh, good gads. You two ought to be the talkiest couple I've ever had the misfortune to meet on my beat. So much yakking. I mean, I can't even get a word in edgewise.
No.
It's like... Actually, you know what?
What?
It kind of reminds me of that song the lieutenant never lets me sing around this time. But he's not around, so... Take out the papers and the trash! Or you don't get no spending cash. If you don't scrub that kitchen floor, you ain't gonna rock and roll no more. Yakety yak. Just finish cleaning up your room. Let's see that dust fly with that broom. Get all that garbage out of sight. Or you don't go out Friday night. Yakety yak.
Don't talk back.
You just put on your coat and hat and walk yourself to the laundromat. And when you finish doing yakety yak.
Don't talk back.
I'm just imagining things I gotta be. Don't you give me no dirty looks. Your father's hip, he knows what cooks. Just tell your hoodlum friends outside you ain't got time to take a ride. Yakety yak.
Don't talk back.
Yakety yak, yakety yak. Yakety yak, yakety yak. Yakety yak, yakety yak.
Don't talk back.
So, anyways, as I was saying, you two ought to be respected in authority figures like myself. I'm a big deal around the precinct. You know, just the other day I was, hey, where'd you go?
Here we are, officer. As a matter of fact, this is our house.
Oh, well, it better.
Yeah, it is.
It's aha! There were two people that just walked into our side door into the kitchen.
Yeah, and they're in costume.
Yeah.
We found the gang.
You've led me into a trap.
Oh, no. We don't know anything about those people. They're crooks.
Yeah, and they're robbing our house. What do we do?
What do we do?
Oh, we need to call the police.
Yeah, we need to call them. Wait a minute. What do you think I'm out here doing? Peddling Jello?
Well, we don't know if you're a real cop.
Oh, let's not start that again, darling. Let's see here. Oh, I've got an idea.
What?
All right, we'll sneak in through the kitchen.
Kitchen.
And we'll catch him red-handed.
Ready?
All right?
Yes.
Okay,
All right.
quiet. Shh, shh. Ready? Ready. All right, now. Ha! You're under arrest.
Fight eyes are blue, but oh, what those lights would do. Has anybody seen my gown? I'm over here. Turned up nose, turned down hose, never had no other clothes. Has anybody seen my gown? Now if you ride into a 5'2", covered with fur, diamond rings and all those things, bet your life it isn't her. But could she lie? Could she do? Could she? Has anybody seen my gown? 5'2", eyes are blue, but oh, what those eyes blue do. Has anybody seen my gown? Turned up nose, turned down hose, never had no other bones. Has anybody seen my gown? Now if you ride into a 5'2", covered in fur, diamond rings and all those things, bet your life it isn't her. Could she lie? Could she do? Could she? Has anybody seen my gown?
Mr. Atterbury.
I knew it. You're all in this together.
For heaven's sakes, you mean this was a surprise for us the whole time?
Yes, you didn't suspect a thing, did you?
Not a thing.
And you came up with such great costumes.
Oh, thank you.
Gee, you all look swell.
Has anyone been stealing any mail bags lately?
Well, Mr. Nibley, what are you dressed as?
Well, I am the Duke of Maine.
And we got an invitation to the party. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Oh, that's wonderful.
All right, everybody, hands up.
Oh, for goodness sake, introduce us to your friend, Liz.
Oh, we just picked him up off the street.
What? No. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody hands up, please. Come on.
Hey, look, Holly, you made your entrance. The act is over.
Act? No. I'm actually a policeman. Now, one more time, everybody, hands up now.
Look, Buster, you're overdoing your act. Relax. Have some Jello. My wife brought some. It'll perk you right up.
Wait a minute. So nobody's gonna put their hands up?
Yeah, we're having a party. You can join us.
Oh, my lieutenant's gonna hear
practice.
Yeah.
Well, I was pretty sure they liked me, but I was a little worried about you.
Well, even if they don't like me, you still like me, don't you, Liz?
Oh, George, you'll always be my favorite husband.
Ah!
I don't know what it is that makes me love you so. I only know I never want to let you go. 'Cause you started something, can't you see? And ever since we met, you've had a hold on me. No matter what you do, I only want to be with you.
It doesn't matter where you go or what you do. I want to spend each moment of the day with you. Look what has happened with just one kiss. I never knew that I could be in love like this. It's crazy, but it's true. I only want to be with you.
You stopped and smiled at me, asked if I cared to dance. I fell into your open arms, and I didn't have a chance.
I just wanna be beside you every as long as we're together, Katie, I don't care. 'Cause you started something to see, and ever since we met, you had a hold on me. No matter what you do, I only wanna be with you.
You stopped and smiled at me. I asked if you'd care to dance. You fell into my open arms, and I didn't have a chance.
So now I'm saying I just want to be beside you everywhere. As long as we're together, honey, I don't care. You started something, oh, can't you see? That ever since we met, you had a hold on me. No matter what you do, I only want to be with you.
I said
No matter what you do, I only want to be with you.
Tonight's program was brought to you by JELLO! The big red letters stand for the Jell-O family. Make sure you have all the flavors of Jell-O handy on your kitchen shelf. It's perfect for all your Halloween parties and, of course, family gatherings. So serve Jell-O pudding. It's easy, economical, and delicious. Yum, yum, yum. And from all of us at Radio Days, good night!
Thank you. Thank you so very much. It has been such a pleasure to be here and share with you some of our favorite nostalgic entertainment, and we're so happy that you've been an amazing audience. Did you have a good time tonight? I'd like to have the cast introduce themselves. We're going to start right over here.
Johnny Green.
Kathy Green.
Tristan Jackson.
Decker Hinckley.
Jody Falcone.
And I'm Dave Falcone.
And together we make
Radio Days.
We hope you have a wonderful evening, my friends, and we hope you have an incredible Halloween week. And of course, the best way to do that would be to have plenty of on hand for all of your family gatherings. And until we see you next time, may you have some wonderful radio listening pleasures.
Good night, everybody.